Hey gang, it's Kaya here, and look who I'm with.
Ryan
Look,
Bailey.
Ryan Bailey right here, and we're gonna react to some movie trailers. This is something new that we're trying together, literally right now. So we're excited. Are you excited?
I'm beyond excited. I'm actually a huge movie fan, and it's nice to step outside of reality television every now and then.
Yeah, and I'm doing this with the hopes of like coming over my aversion to horror movies, especially since I love like Sinners, I love Stranger Things, I love the DCU, which we'll be getting into like a couple of different like genres here, but it's mainly horror. I think it's three trailers that we're gonna watch. We're gonna talk about them, and we're just gonna react and see if we, what we like about this movie. And I'm doing this also with the intention I would like to see all these movies early. I would like to be invited to any I would like to get any like any free stuff that you're giving out, any media, any kits, any Clayface stuff, affection stuff over your dead body, any interviews. We both would love
Yeah.
to interview these people. It doesn't matter if it's the actual actors or the people behind the scenes. Like we just really love talking about this stuff in addition to reality. And this is just like really fun. I'm happy to do this with Ryan because Ryan knows a lot more about the biz than I do, and also he just knows like history. Like he's a movie buff. Like
And
we
none of these can truly be scarier than Summer House. So I think we're good.
absolutely thank you. Okay, so I'm also if you're watching the full video, bear with me as I am doing this for the first time. I'm going to be sharing my screen, and hopefully we're going to be able to watch it together and put together a good, nice video. And then if it's a flop, this is great content for Patreon. Love you, babes. All right, so I'm gonna be sharing my screen, entire screen. I think I put down all of the things that I don't want people to see. Okay, yeah, I did that. Can you see my screen, Ryan? I can see you.
Yeah, I can see like 30 of me. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay. This should be fun. Let me hide this. And yeah, so we're going to start with, let's save Clayface for last. Start with Over Your Dead Body. Can you still see, Ryan?
Yep.
Okay, good, because you kind of like went in for
Hey, how is it?
It's fine.
I just wanted to cook you your favorite food.
Steak's not my favorite food.
Okay. And what is your favorite food?
Ceviche.
Ceviche? You know what? I'm trying to make it nice for you.
Reasons! Just pretend we have
Please don't do this.
Wait, is this Jason Segel?
Yes, Jason
From
Segel.
Streaking.
Yes. I mean, from everything, Freaks and Geeks. I mean, my God. Except for getting
I'm
Sarah
like,
Marshall.
wait, he looks so familiar. Okay.
And it's the actress from Ready or Not and Ready or Not 2.
Oh my god, I actually just watched the first one and I was scared out of my pants, and I wanted to watch the second one too. Okay, I'm gonna be pausing to get your thoughts and stuff too in
Yes.
the meantime. IFC.
Wakey, wakey.
What's going on?
Not much. Having a cup of tea and curious about these.
Wait, the Lonely Island and Pop
Yes.
Star, like that's
Yorma is part of like the threesome that are the Lonely Island, which includes Andy Samberg. And I mean, they're amazing. And already this seems like a little like to the left of center of what he usually does.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, these names, like, I love the Lonely Island. I love what they do. I love their songs, but this looks like a serious movie, so I can't wait till we get into it.
I think you were gonna knock me unconscious, tie me to the bag of rocks you hit the boat, sink me to the bottom of the lake. I think you just tried to kill me.
Because all you do is criticize me in your stupid accent. It's like British crossed with the devil.
Well, your plan sucks.
Your plan is to just shoot me. I was being nice about it. You would have been unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Because I am considerate.
Oh my God!
Stop it!
relationship. The key is finding ways to keep things fresh.
Cops are never going to buy your bullshit. They're going to see somebody just pretending to care.
Like you can do any better.
She should have been back by now.
So,
Can you please do something? Can you please help? She's not just gone.
oh my god, there's so much blood!
Heaven has another angel.
Don't walk into the light!
Come down from heaven and save her.
Ready for you!
God. Oh God, she was so beautiful in
Love this.
Okay,
What do you
I'm
think- what are
fully
your
in.
thoughts?
I'm fully in on this. I mean, what are that like? That's an amazing cast. Samara Weaving, Jason Segel, Timothy Oliphant, Juliette Lewis. I'm completely in. It seems like a dark comedy with like flourishes of action, which is going to be amazing to see Yorma, the director, do that when he's worked with Lonely Island. I'm fully in on this.
Me too. I'm actually like really excited for it. I think it's like those comedy slash like not even horror, just like thriller comedy slash thriller movies that are out, and I really love those. Like the one with like Happy Death Day, the one with like Vince Vaughn where he switches bodies with that one girl. Like that is definitely up my alley, my vibe. Shout out to them.
It also plays on like kind of like how we're obsessed with Dateline and true crime, and we always hear those 911 calls when they find a body, and they have that one scene, it seems like, where they're going back and forth of finding each other's body on the phone with police. I mean, that's kind of a brilliantly dark comedic scene.
This one will be out April 24th. So by the time you get this, it'll either be out or in a few days. So we're right on time with this. Shout out Samara Weaving for sure.
I don't have to wait. Good.
Exactly. Let's get to Affection. Let's read a little bit about Affection first, though.
Okay, a film which you'll remember for a very long time, somebody says. Okay, good.
It feels like a threat. Writer, director, B.T. Meza. Have you heard of this person?
I've never heard of B.T. Meza, but it says Ellie confronts a disturbing condition, resetting her memory, unable to recognize her husband and daughter. Each reset disorients her, leaving haunting recollections of an unfamiliar life.
Yeah, that feels like a premise to one of those like really good shows on Apple that they never advertise, but we end up hearing
it
word
feels
of
like
mouth.
Severance. It feels like Severance a little bit, how they split their personality and, you know, their innie goes to work every day and their outie gets to live their life.
Shout out to Severance. Okay, like let's get into the trailer. Moving to YouTube for this. Oh God! And now I'm scared.
Anything coming back?
No.
It's going to take a little time. It always does.
Do we trust this husband? Immediately,
No,
we're 18
not at all.
seconds
You
in, and I don't
immediately
trust the husband.
already know that that husband is lying to that wife. Immediately you know that.
A striking debut. Okay, let's see.
After a traumatic event, the brain can pull pieces of information into false memories.
What kind of stuff do we like to do together?
Hide and seek. I'll go first.
1, 2.
Is her daughter in on it also?
You know what? I didn't think that until you said it, and now I'm like, the daughter's definitely in on it. And you know that usually a really scary film is when they do like an overhead shot of the woods.
Oh my God, it's about to go down. I'm so scared. You guys, I really am not into scary movies, so I'm glad that I'm doing this with someone else. And I will
It's
be
just a
pausing this
trailer.
one.
You're fine. It's just a trailer.
I will be pausing this and Clayface.
2, 3.
You don't like to see that.
I know the difference between what's real and what's a dream.
You don't. A large part of your recovery is isolation. We made this decision together.
Wait, so it sounds like every time her memory resets, he puts her isolated? Is that what's happening?
Well, no, it looks like there's like certain memories that hold back from the like, from her like previous life, like that body in the woods. Like, and who knows? Maybe something happened to that body in the woods and then he resets her memory. Like something dark happens and he resets her memory, but those are like bleeding into the new memory.
Oh my God.
If you are watching this, you are wondering where you are and who you are. This is not a perfect science. There is no coming back.
I love you more than anything. You are my best friend.
Please, just let me out of this! Let me out! Let me
We're gonna be a real family again.
I don't think you can handle that one. I don't think that seems too much for you potentially.
I'm catch that one on streaming.
I'm fully in on this one as well, actually. Like this, but this doesn't seem nearly as funny as Over My Dead Body.
No, this is true horror and also real life. It's too close to real life when you think about like the husbands who like killed their wives. But actually, I'll watch it, obviously, knowing that it's fantasy and it looks genius. It's shot beautifully. It has all the elements of like a good ass horror movie. But I won't see it in theaters. Send me whatever free stuff you have, though. If you do
But
have
also,
some free
there
stuff.
seems like a Black Mirror quality to it because obviously there's technology that doesn't exist, and it also seems like a little bit of that Christopher Nolan film that he really broke on the scene with, Memento. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it's like great about how he's trying to piece his life together through tattoos he's given himself on his arm, and so obviously she's trying to piece her life together through videos that she's made for herself.
Yeah. Shout out to Sierra Miller, who's just been announced for Dancing with the Stars. Gleb, stay away.
Yeah, no, I want her with Yawn. And by the way, how dare you you just poison Sierra with these horror films? We want all positivity. By the way, if Sierra actually wound up with Wes, that's the story she would be telling, that second film or the first film.
Literally, Amanda, watch out. I don't like you, but I don't want you to die this way. All right, so the most important thing here is literally, and we want to get into this a little bit. Oh my God, look at that freaking.
Okay, this is Clayface from DC Studios and Warner Brothers. And sorry to jump in, Kaya, but like,
No, I want you to take over for sure.
Kaya's a huge fan of DC as well, but this is part of James Gunn's DC universe. And he started with Superman that came out last year. They're currently filming Superman Man of Tomorrow, but this is like, there's doing these like offshoot films, and Clayface is a Batman character. He's a Batman villain that has been around in the comic books and the animated series for a very long time. And this film I've been waiting for because the rumor was that this film was horror, and not only horror, but body horror. And what do I mean by body horror? It's kind of like The Substance with Demi Moore that she got nominated for the Oscar. But my thing was like, I didn't know if they were going to really go all the way out and do real horror with a DC property. But it takes place in Gotham City, even though my prediction is you will not see Batman at all. He'll probably be referred to, but it's an offshoot story that you don't need Batman for. So it's an origin story of how this gentleman, this actor, becomes Clayface.
Yeah, like just tell us a little about Clayface's relationship to Batman. Like obviously, I have like the reason that I know Clayface is because of the show Harley Quinn, which is a really good cartoon, adult cartoon. She's with Poison Ivy. They're literally like married. Shout out to Maritza. Okay. They're literally married on this, well, not married, but they're together on this show, and he's basically an actor, and James Gunn is in the show actually as himself, which I love so much about that. And now he's actually doing he's not directing Clayface, but he's bringing Clayface, into the DCU. I've seen some of the shooting for the live action one, but the cartoon one, they make him fun. and it's not horror at all. So I don't think that I know the real Clayface. I just know that he can morph into anyone or anything that he wants.
Yeah, he
to.
can
So tell
morph
me
into
about
any.
Clayface.
Well, I mean, it changes. It depends on which iteration that they're going with. And in fact, I think they might be going through a whole new thing. And really, the relation to Batman was Batman, like, Clayface turns evil, and Batman has to like hunt him down. I don't think this is a story that has nothing to do with Batman, so it'll just be interesting. I do believe he is an actor in the film, or he portrays an actor, which is interesting. But it's basically a man that his whole body turns to clay, and he's able to make himself look like anybody out there. But think about that: if they're playing it for the reality, it's not like this something that you can't believe. They're playing it for the reality. So how freaky would that be if you're in some accident and all of a sudden your body is like moldable by clay? It would be a horror film, and it seems like they are treating it it seems like they're treating it serious. I'm curious if this is going to be R-rated, but I am so excited for this because they need to take big swings like this that connect with the audience in a different, it's like I'm all for films like this.
Hell yeah. I'm so excited about this only because I'm a DC freak. I'm a Marvel freak. I love superhero and mainly villain stories, and I really want them to lean into like villain arcs of things. So you've already seen this, but this is the first time that we're talking about it. This is the first time that I'm seeing it. So I can't wait to see this advertisement, although I feel like, look at the picture. Like,
yeah, look at it. It's a man's face, like just clay dripping and drooping. And it looks like he's in like a Scream.
So freaking, he needs some collagen, I'd say. I can get you a link for that.
He needs peptides.
He needs peptides and collagen, but let's see. Body horror, relatable. DC? Oh no,
I'm in.
Of course you're in. Oh, he was hot, hold on.
Hell yes.
That looks like I'm grossed out, but in the absolute best way. Like, that looks so freaking good. I can't wait to see it.
They use a version of the song "Do You Realize" by the Flaming Lips in the preview,
I was just about to ask you, like,
I love when they do this. I love, like, "Do you realize?" Like, "You are beautiful." I mean, like, it is so good. And they show the Gotham police car, so it's set in the Gotham City universe. But what I love is that they're not relying on anything with Batman. Like, if you catch that Gotham City police car, great. But if you don't, this has nothing to do with that. So they're telling a standalone story. I just want to know how he gets so messed up that they actually end up experimenting on him, what the story is. It looks like there's a love story because he's sitting cross-legged across from that girl. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm going in so cold to this. This is the perfect teaser because it just does enough and it leaves you with that, like, what the hell am I watching?
I'm so used to, just from the two shows that I watch, Harley Quinn and Creature Commandos, in case you think I'm an unserious person. That's a little bit more serious for you guys. It's like a Suicide Squad version, basically. Alan Tudyk, I think that's how you say his last name. He's a legendary actor. He plays Clayface and so many other people. But in general, like, I'm so used to him being Clayface that now we have, it's the director is James Watkins. Do you know any of his movies?
I don't, but I mean, I'm a new fan.
Let's see what he's done. Okay, so he's done Eden Lake, McMafia, and The Take. I am not familiar with those, but it looks like he knows what he's doing. And if James Gunn tapped him, he also worked on Speak No Evil.
Okay.
So yeah, he he's got some good notches on his belt. So if James Gunn trusts him, I trust him, especially with.
No, it looks great. By the way, this is part of the DC universe. They're going to make all of these films look superb, and they want to make these all hits. So I think this is great. I think it's going to be straight up body horror, and I think people are going to be freaked out. And it comes out right before Halloween, which is perfect.
Perfect Halloween. The writers are Hassan Amini and Mike Flanagan. I know Mike Flanagan's name, very, very famous.
Yeah, he's huge. He's doing the new Carrie series. He's done tons of Netflix series. He's done Stephen King adaptations. So he's an amazing writer.
So it stars. Let me see. Okay, so they're talking about Mike Flanagan. Yep, I am not sure who's that hot actor. There's Max Minghella as John.
Oh, Max Minghella is amazing. He's a great actor.
Naomi Aki as Caitlin Core. Oh, Naomi Aki. She is okay. So Tom Rees Harris as Matt Hagen. Tom Rees. Why do I know that name?
Yeah, he's been. I don't know if he's like Game of Thrones or something, but it sounds very familiar. But he's really good looking, according to you, so that's great.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a good movie. I'm going to watch this, but I'm going to be very scared. I heard that it was not costly to produce, and they shot it very quickly, because I remember when they first started, I was kind of like watching different YouTube videos breaking it down. Boba Talks, shout out Boba Talks on YouTube. He has been covering this for a while, and they shot it very quickly, but in a good way, because it seems like they knew exactly what direction they wanted to take it. And James Gunn obviously got the right group of people to put this together. And right now, James Gunn is working on the second Superman.
Yeah,
which
it just started filming.
tomorrow.
It just started shooting this week.
I'm so excited about that, and we're going to see Lex Luthor, Superman, and there's also chat that there may have been like a Wonder Woman casted, so
There's rumors, but just remember also in James Gunn's DC universe, they have not cast Batman yet. So Robert Pattinson's Batman is a standalone Batman, not in James Gunn's universe. So that's another reason that we probably won't be seeing Batman and Clayface, because he hasn't cast Batman, unless they've been able to keep it secret and there's some sort of like surprise cameo, but I don't think there will be.
There's no way that at least there isn't like a leak about it by now. But Affection, Over My Dead Body, Clayface.
Three for three for me. There's not
Let's
one I'm
rate
not
the
gonna see.
trailers. Give me a rating for Over My Dead Body.
Well, I mean, do you want me to do 1, 2, 3, or like to each one?
Rate on a scale of 1 to 10. Over My Dead Body.
For me, Clayface has got to be a solid like 8.8 for me with Clayface.
I would go just straight up for what they're doing, although it's not my thing. It's a 9 out of 10 for me, especially this just being a teaser. It showed us just enough. So
there were really like no dialogue. They're doing that all with music, all with images, really effective. Affection really kind of locked me into the mystery of the story. Very creepy, very haunting. I would go. It's hard because that's a mystery trailer. You got to kind of pay attention to the trailer and kind of really piece together. It makes you do a little heavy lifting, which is never bad. But I would go like 8.1 on that.
I'll give it a very generous 6.5 because it scared me. It scared me very badly. But if you have any merch, I'll wear any t-shirt. So that's good. And then Over My Dead Body, I get it. I know what they're doing. It's coming out soon. I'm going to predict that that's going to be a good like 8 out of 10 for like the category that it's in. Like that is a kind of scariness that I can take, kind of like hardness. Obviously, Jason Segel and Samara Weaving, two very good actors that we know and love. So I love it.
I mean, it's all in that 8 category. I'll go 8.5, but I will say the stars of that movie are doing the heavy lifting. When you see a familiar face that you love, like Jason Segel or Timothy Oliphant, you're all like Juliette Lewis. You're like, oh, great. On top of, I love the dialogue at that the dinner table scene between them. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fully in. But very different in terms of the other two trailers in terms of horror.
Amazing. All right. Well, we'll probably be reacting to more trailers. We might even come back after we watch these movies just to have a meeting of the minds of what we thought of it. Thank you so much for joining me, Ryan. And I'm going to put this on YouTube. So hopefully someone is watching the whole thing. And then I'm going to clip it up. So make sure you follow Ryan at So Bad It's Good with Ryan Bailey. Follow me at Bravo Wild Black. And definitely follow these actors, these directors, watch these movies. And I'll see you at the movies. You know I love the movies. Movie freak over here. He's movie buff over there. So there we go. Bye, y'all.